Salut, David Orland here today, talking to you about this little thing that we can add to our improvs to sound more alive and give more character to your guitar licks. It's a simple trick, and we don't often think about it. When we think about bends, we usually think about the ring finger that is helped often with the middle and the index finger. You've heard this kind of bend all the time. All that was done with the ring finger. I want to talk to you about this finger and this finger, not the ring. If we reach a note with the ring finger, any note, that note can also be played by bending the middle finger a half step above, or the index finger a full step above. And it changes the character of the note a little bit. If I don't play any bend with the ring finger, well, I just hear the note with a little vibrato after. If I play it with the middle finger bending to that note, it sounds almost like a slide approaching that note. And same with the index finger. And then I can add some vibrato after. So here's a short lick using this technique, and you're going to hear some things, I hope. It sounds a little different than something like this. How do you incorporate that to your playing so that you don't really have to think about it and it doesn't sound like an exercise? By doing a bunch of exercises. That's going to comfort your fingers, and it's going to give your index and middle finger an awakening. Because when you're bending with the ring finger, you don't really think about it, and you probably should, because after a while, without thinking about those bends with the ring finger, our leads tend to all sound like that, and we probably should think a little bit about it. Simple exercise. We're going to use the first position of the minor pentatonic scale in the key of A. Here's that scale, 2 notes per string. And notice the 5th, 4th, and 3rd string. They're pretty much the same. And between both notes that I'm playing, I have an extra note right in the middle. That's perfect. So that's a chromatic passage of 3 notes. Perfect opportunity for us to practice these bends with the middle finger and the index. So now we can play that scale, but instead of playing the second note of strings 5, 4, and 3 can be bended using the middle finger or the index finger. And now if you combine these techniques with our minor pentatonic scale, it's going to sound like this. That is bending with the middle finger, or like this with the index. A lot more interesting than without. More power to your leads, more power to your ideas. Your ideas are going to convey in a different way, and it's going to give you more character to your leads. If you consider any guitar lick, any musical idea on your instrument, you always have a far left note and a far right note. For instance, the minor pentatonic scale in the first position is made of a far left note, according to what I see, and a far right. Left, right, left, right. And I say far left because you might have some notes in the middle. For a Dorian scale, for example, where you still have a far left, a middle note, and a far right note. So any far left notes can be bended. Any far right note can be landed on by a bend. Whether that bend happens with the index or the middle, it can still happen. And actually, if I go further with this, any note on the fretboard, whether it's a far left or a far right note, can be bended to using any fingers really, but in this case, index and middle. If you're trying to bend to a far left note, we're just going to have to shift our finger, our hand, 1 fret lower or 2 frets lower, depending on what kind of bend you want to do. Practice slowly. Just try to develop the technique first. Don't get frustrated. Do a little bit of the technique every day, and soon enough it's going to be a full part of your playing. You're going to be able to express yourself in different ways, and that's what music is about, expressing yourself. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thank you so much for watching it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section of this video, and to improve your skills, of course, you can get some backing tracks on guitarplayback.com and some lessons and some map tracks. Map tracks? What are map tracks? Map tracks is a revolutionary way for you to learn your fretboard. It's a visual backing track that's going to guide you through what is sometimes difficult. Learning your fretboard. Map tracks make it easy and fun. Check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe, please like it, please share it around. Thank you for watching this. I will see you next time. Until then, salut!